So as we celebrate the birth of Emmanuel, or Jesus, remember what we are celebrating. We are celebrating, why was he birthed? That's what we're celebrating, his birth, our birthright. Isaiah 9:6. Look at this passage. For a child is born to us. A child is born to us. Come on, say, a child is born to us.
A child is born to us.
I want y'all to get that. How many of you ladies, you was excited when that child was born?
Yes, Jesus.
You were so excited. The fellas, we get excited. We got that child. We say, the scripture said, for a child is born to us. You know what he was trying to get us to see? He was trying to get us to envision how we felt when our child was born.
All right.
Man, we couldn't stop smiling. Sometimes we just look at the baby. How many of you did that? You just went and looked in that crib, you just looked. You just stand up there and you just looking. You see a miracle. Ain't that what you saw?
Amen. Amen.
You saw a miracle. You saw, I'm talking about a miracle. And what he's saying, a child is born to you. Now remember what we just said about all the things about Jesus and his prophecies. Let's look at this. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called. Now this is some of the benefits of birthing this son in our life. Accepting the prophecy. He'll be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace.
Amen.
Mighty God. Come on, say it. Wonderful Counselor.
Wonderful Counselor.
Come on, say it again. Wonderful Counselor.
Wonderful Counselor.
One more time.
Wonderful Counselor.
A wonderful counselor. Psalms 32:8. Come on, y'all read that out loud. Read it.
I will guide you along the best pathway of your life. I will advise you and watch over you.
See, this is the thing. Often we take pathways.
All right.
That's right.
Right.
You know I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes we take some pathways, but it ain't the. Sometimes I take some pathways and I be like, darn it. Let me tell you the other day, I was on the freeway. My wife was in front of me. She was in the freeway already in front, so we talking on the phone. And so she said, right at the Walker's Chapel Road, there's been an accident. Traffic is backing up. You probably better get off before you get there. Okay. So I'm coming around the road. As I get to Walker's Chapel, check this out. I don't see no traffic. My wife said, I just didn't understand clearly what she's saying, but her final word was, get off before you get there. So as I'm coming up, I said, ain't no traffic right there. So I kept on going. Soon as because it curved around. As soon as I make it past where you can get off the exit, I see the traffic. There was an accident and traffic was at a standstill. If I would have listened. So now I'm sitting on the freeway. Now my wife called me and said, where you at? Where you at, Roger? I said, you know where I'm at? She said, where you at? I said, on the freeway. She said, you on the freeway? I told you there was traffic on there. I said, yeah, but when I got up get close to her, I ain't see no traffic. She said, bye, boy. Sometimes God is giving us direction to take the best pathway for our life. Now watch this. Listen at this. Sometimes our pathway can get us there. But sometimes we experience serious delays.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we didn't take the best.
Yes.
He said he's a wonderful counselor.
Yes, dear.
Come on, he's a wonderful counselor.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And then it said he's a mighty God. Come on, say it. Mighty God. Come on, give yourself a mighty God. Someone say, he's a mighty God.
Mighty God.
Mighty God means our God is strong. He's strong enough to deal with whatever we have to deal with. He is strong and mighty. He's the Lord God, strong in battle. God is a mighty God. I'm talking about God is strong. You know that?
Yes,
He's bigger than us. He's stronger than us. He's stronger than your little troubles. He's stronger than your little trials. He's stronger than your haters and your lovers.
That's right.
He's a mighty God. Listen, look at this. Job 36:5. He said, God is mighty, but he does not despise. That's why we gotta love God. Because we've done stuff that folks done despise us. Come on, somebody. We have done stuff that really we probably should be despised. Anybody in here? We have done stuff, and the scripture said that he does not despise who? Anyone. We didn't despise some people. Come on.
Amen.
God don't despise. Listen at this. He got the power to deal with anything. But he also got the understanding and wisdom that handle anything. He's a mighty God.
Yes, he is.
And then it said he's an everlasting Father. Come on, say everlasting Father. Everlasting Father is this. You know when the prodigal son left his father's house. He left his father's house and went out and spent everything that he had, kicked it hard, kicked it in a land where nobody, he didn't supposed to be there, but he went anyway. Amen. He went and he kicked it and lost everything, but he came back home. Come on, say he came back home. And on his way in, the everlasting Father was meeting him halfway. And he wasn't concerned about where he been. He was not concerned about what he done. But all he said was throw a party because my son is at home. He's an everlasting Father. Watch this. Some of us have been way out there.
All right, that's right. All right, now.
Come on, some of us have been way out there. Some of us have done all kinds of stuff. Some of us left way home. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. But yet the everlasting Father just wait for us to come back home. Why you standing there? Come on back. Come on back home, my son, my daughter, my children. You know I love you. Come on. Matter of fact, let me give you this ring. Yeah, because you know what? You still my son. You know why? Because I'm an everlasting Father. You can't outlast my fatherhood.
All right.
No matter what you do, I am everlasting, and my fatherhood will never change about you. Why? Because that's who I am.
That's right. That's right.
And then, listen to this. If you've been absent from him, return. He don't care where you've been. And he just wants you back where you belong.
All right, amen.
He never gives up on us. That's his Christmas prophecy to you. His Christmas prophecy to every one of us is he never gives up on you.
Amen.
And then finally it says he'll be called the Prince of Peace. Come on, say the Prince of Peace. John 14:27. This is what Jesus said. He said, I'm leaving you with a gift. Christmas. Peace of mind, peace of heart. And the peace I give you is a gift the world cannot give. I want y'all to get this. See, Christmas is nice, and boy, I'm going to be smiling on whatever I get. If I don't get it, then I'll be smiling.
All right.
Amen. Amen.
But whatever I get, I'm going to be smiling. I'm happy. Most times when somebody buy me something, I wear it immediately. I ain't one of them people that put their stuff in the closet. Just said I'm like Herman. If I get it Christmas, I'm wearing it crook. Amen. And be like, when you going with that suit on? I just got it. I wear the suit pants. I'm telling you, if I get it Christmas, I wear it Christmas.
All right.
I thank God for whatever I get.
Amen. Amen.
Check this out. The world cannot give you, but the world cannot give you. See, the world will try to, gifts are nice, but they don't give you peace.
That's right.
Even people in your life.
All right.
Ain't get no amen right now, but I'm just telling you the truth. Thank God that God gives us people in our life.
Amen.
But I must assure you, people don't give you peace.
Amen.
I love my wife. Y'all love y'all spouses. They don't give you peace. Matter of fact, sometimes she might watch this video. Sometimes I wreck her peace.
Amen.
Sometimes we wreck each other peace. Come on, can I get amen? Thank you, brother. Amen. So we wreck each other peace. You ain't always all of that.
All right now.
That's right.
How many of you can honestly say I don't wreck somebody else's peace?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you. I didn't want to make sure I wasn't the only one in here. He's the Prince of Peace. He says this. He said, I'm leaving you with a gift. Peace of mind, peace of heart. And the peace I give is a gift. The world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid. Listen to this. God, his prophecy is that he gives us peace. And as we go through this Christmas season, I want you to accept the prophecy of peace.
Amen.
Jesus was on the boat. It was in turmoil. The wind was blowing. Water was overtaking the ship, was coming in the ship. And Jesus was chilling in the bottom of the boat with his head on a pillow, the scriptures say. And the disciples came down there to him and said, Jesus, don't you care that we perish? They forgot who they was talking to.
All right now.
He's the Prince of Peace. And asked him whether he cared. I'm sure, for me, I would start rattling off, what, didn't I just feed you? With 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Do y'all remember when you was in lack in your life and some kind of way, come on, say some kind of way.
Some kind of
Come on, do this. Come on. Some kind of way. Some kind of way. Provision happened. Well, the some kind of way was the Prince of Peace.
Amen.
Supplying. Jesus was in that boat. He went upstairs and he said, peace. What did he do? Come on. What did he do? Come on, say it. Come on, say it again. One more time. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was God. And the Word is God. Watch this. This is what he's saying as we close. He's saying, man, when your life situation is tripping and water is filling your boat of life,
All right.
if you struggling in yours, go get Jesus.
All right.
Amen.
Make it fun.
And let him.
All right.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Go get Jesus. You done tried to handle some stuff.
Go get Jesus.
How many of you really know and say, man, that's some stuff I done tried to handle
Yeah.
and I should have just.
That's right.
Amen. My Lord. What say?
The Prince of Peace. Amen.
Amen.
This year as we celebrate the prophecy, let's just think about it. That's our prophecy. It just wasn't the prophecy of the world. It was our prophecy.
Amen. Yes, it was.
He'll give to you.
Yes.
That's it.
He'll give to you. A child is born unto you. A son is given to you.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
That's what God did for you. He gave you Jesus.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
He gave you Jesus.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Come on, give us a little music right there. Come on, let's stand to our feet. We're going to have to start calling him Wonderful Counselor.
Amen.
Amen.
Mighty God.
Mighty
Yeah.
God.
Mighty God. Prince of Peace.
Prince of Peace.
Mm-mm. In this place today, I want us to accept the prophecy of Jesus in our life. You know what I believe? I believe that what had happened is that we generically accepted Jesus. We took great value in Jesus. But when I was looking it up and studying, when it said the name in front, when it was talking about his name shall be called, it was talking about him being branded and marked. He's not a generic Jesus. He's a branded Jesus. He's marked. You know, what I'm learning is that there's some things that I still eat great value. What about y'all? Some things I go get the great value. There's some things that great value really work good in. And there is no difference. You know what I'm saying? I eat that. That's straight right there. That's good. But then there's a time when I tasted some great value and I said,
This ain't right.
this ain't working. And I go get the branded kind. And you know what I'm convinced of?
Yeah.
Is that there's some stuff that we tried to great value in for Jesus. We did. The great value. We did church more than Jesus. See, church is great value. Church is good. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff that church can't, because the church needs to be healed. Some stuff that the church broken in. And he said, you need to brand in me right here. See, because your heart been broken, church ain't gonna heal it. You've been hurt by folks, the church not gonna heal it. You need the branded, prophetic Jesus. And if that's you, you accepted church, and you come to church, but what Jesus is saying on this Christmas, I'm giving you the real deal. That's me. And if that's you today, will you come today? Will you say, you know what? I don't want no more than great value, Jesus. I want the branded Jesus. The one that saved his people from their sin. Will you come?